Select your healing.
I am the Rat King. You're trespassing on royal grounds. Ready when you are.
Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? This one may be a short one only because of the fact that I got work in like in 3 hours. because I gotta get ready to go. But you know, I'm gonna see if I can be on this for as long as possible.
More meltdown.
I was supposed to be on it earlier, but it was like, yo, I want to get some sleep in. But I want to talk about something that actually happened at work today, though, even though I'll elaborate on it a little bit more as the week progresses. It's like, it's mad funny, yo. It only goes to show it's like when some people talk a certain way and they're like, nah, I ain't with it, and certain things like, It's like, this guy been trying to get with this girl ever since, like, for a good month now, and she turned him down only because she been hanging out with me so many times. We've gone out, we've done multiple things and stuff, so it's like she got no business with him. And it was like, it started from like January going into this month, which was like Valentine's, and I was like, so he's like, I ain't really doing nothing and all this other stuff as far as getting a Valentine's Day gift for her and all this talk. And I'm like, it's whatever. I ain't buying it. Cause you seeing all these ladies, and I was like, even on February 14th, I was like, you know, love is in the air and all this stuff. So I was like, I gotten her a gift. He's like, I ain't gonna be doing nothing and all this other stuff. I'm like, Then come to find out, cause she let me know about it. Cause she showed me like the text. And I was like, he tried to invite her out for a Valentine's Day event, and then he was trying to get in contact with her by means of, to see if I could go hang out at your place and all this other stuff. When he did, and it's like he doesn't even know where she lives. I'm like, ain't this some shit? Because he don't mess with most of the people in there anyway. But then this one particular girl that I decide to be with, he wants to be all fast and be all slick about it. But based on how he messes with girls, it's already a turn off for her. So she just kept giving him the side eye when it comes to it. It's like, she ain't messing with you like that. She doesn't even mess with him like that. So it's been like a good month now since like that she hasn't, like, returned his phone call and all this other stuff. But it's like, it seems like the man is a straight desperate. That's how I put it. I'm like, it's hilarious. It's hilarious to me. And on top of that, he doesn't even wait for her. He just goes straight home. I mean, to each his own, but I think he tried to get in contact with her in the morning when it came to this, and I was like, I wonder if I decide to contact her at night. You might as well say like, oh man, I'm moving way too fast. Each his own, man. Each his own. My parents buy me for their Steam Deck. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yo, Scotty, what's going on with you? One Steam Deck like PC version. Oh, isn't that what you got? Or you got just something else? It's like, wait, April 4th though. Yeah, I just find it amusing to me though. It's like based off a pattern. It's like when you work at a place, it's like you're gonna want to establish some kind of contact, some kind of relationship with somebody in there. You're not just gonna keep going to work, not interact with anybody after work, and you're just gonna go straight home, even if it's like on a Monday or not Monday, on a Friday after a long day. It's like how many times have we like every time when Friday hits, it's like, yo, what you want to do? Because now the weekend is here and all this other stuff. Especially if we have a 3-day weekend or if a holiday lands. That's if it lands on a Friday. You're talking about Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then you have Sunday morning. So you're talking about 3 nights, 4 mornings. Like, yo, it's a Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. So it's a Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday morning. So it's a technically it'll be 3 days. It's either 3 mornings, 3 nights. Because Sunday will be the last, and then of course we have Monday. Now if I decide to take off Monday, that'll be an extra day. But I ain't trying to compromise in terms of money getting paid. Like, I just find it funny though. You know, you play Tekken 8. Oh boy. Listen, people are just funny, yo. It's like you can never take them at face value as far as I mean, don't get me wrong. At work, we do our thing and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you want to get with this girl. It's like no matter what. But there's like I refuse to believe that after all of that shit, you just go home and do what you normally do. That's just me. And considering the amount of times that I've been around her, it's like, yo, he feels some kind of way because throughout the time he wanted to get with this girl, or since he's been there, it's like it hasn't worked out. It seems like they noticed like a pattern with him. So it's like, now don't get me wrong, I don't even mess with most of the ladies there because they're nosy as a motherfucker. They are nosy, always in your business and all this other stuff. But then there's some that is like, yo, I don't mind talking to. I don't mind, having a conversation with, you know. So it's like, okay. Oh. I just find it amusing, that's all. Now, see, if another girl comes, like a new recruit and all that stuff, it's like, I could clearly see him, like, making, like, a first move. Like, he gonna be like, welcome to the company, this, that, and third. He'll try to get her a drink as a, oh, here's a little coffee as far as a welcome. And all this other stuff. I could see him doing that to go right off the bat and try to be nice. But but you couldn't fool me with that. Okay, I'll put it like this. See, if he was let's see. If he decided to contact or talk to Molly for a period, and there's a girl in the place for her name is Molly. If he decided to talk with her for a good period, and it would have been like, okay. I just find it weird, that's all. That's the only thing. Just let this man sleep. It's like, I wouldn't mind, because he's talking to Molly right off the bat. It's like, But it's like, well, shit. Same thing that I find hilarious. Oh. So yeah. So even on that day where it was like, I was waiting for her, and then people were like, you could hear the rumblings and all that shit. It's like, oh man, he's talking to her and all this other stuff. I'm like, damn, this shit spread mad quick. And they have no clue what it is I'm talking to her about. They have no clue. That's why when it comes to rumors and all this other BS, I never believed in rumors because you're just making shit up. Even at that time. So it's like, oh shit, as soon as I went back to like the next day, I go back to work. All of a sudden, you hear, oh, this, and all this other stuff. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the? I'm like, where the fuck this come from? I'm like, I got no clue what it is I'm doing. I don't even talk to y'all most of the time. I just come in, put my stuff in the locker, this, that, and third, and that's it. Y'all don't say nothing to me. I don't say nothing to you. But yeah, you watching my moves. And these are the same people, like I said, you could root for whoever you want to root for, but at the same time, it's like, you know, when it was all said and done, now you want to try to talk and say something. No. Nah, man. I don't even roll like that. And it was just friendly competition between me and Steve, but it's like, yo, some was rooting for me because, you know, I talked to them for a small period, but then most of them, they were rolling with Steven. Why? Because he tried to interact with everybody, want to be in everybody's conversation. So that's why they were rooting for him. But in the end, he was no match for me. He was no match for me. And all of a sudden, they started talking to me a little bit more because of what they saw. Like, get out of here with that cap and BS, bro. Keep that same energy. That's all it is. Keep that same energy. So, and when it comes to her and then the other girl that they even try to get with, it's like he couldn't fool me with that. He could not fool me with that. But there's no way, even at the time, with like even from last year coming into this year, the conversation that we had in the room and all this other stuff. It's like, come on, man, like Roxy is not gonna be with you like that and it's because of how you view girls and how you look at them. It's like, nah. Like, I'll put it to you like this. You got two ladies, right? You've known one for a good year and a half versus another one that you've known for probably, I would say, just say 3 weeks, going on a month. Just say a month. So a year and a half versus a month. You decide to mess with the one you've been with that you've known for just a month instead of the girl that you've been with since a year and a half. You know, the logic completely goes out the window. That's why it's like, you know, I just look at him sideways in a certain way. And that's why she was looking at him like, wow, ooh, really? Okay. You know, that's kind of like me. If I've known this girl it's about to be a good year now, a good year and change. It's about to be a good year and change, right? And then here comes this girl. She's new, right? We talked, and all this other stuff for 2 weeks. That next thing you know, it's like, oh, I decide to sleep with her, and it's like, wait, whoa, what happened to this girl that you've been with for over a year and change? You got more I got more chemistry with her. It would have made more sense for me to be with her instead of this girl that I've only met for like a couple weeks. That's kind of how D views things. And I'm like, this is like that ain't me. That ain't me. That's never been me. That is even oh shit, he died. But that's the difference between me and him, and that's what turns Roxanne off. It's like,
Mutants over Broadway.
It's like, ain't wrong with that. Like, I've never rolled like that. But it's just funny to me that he tried to slide. He slid into. It's like, yo, this man's messaging Russ like crazy. And then this is like, and it's like now he stopped because she's just flat. Like, nope. And I noticed the freaking signs because it's like he felt some kind of way and it felt jealous to the fact that she leans towards me, she hangs with me, she should and what do you call it? We done a whole bunch of stuff and it's like, you know, if it came down to it, she's gonna slide with me anyway because she's been with me much more. And anytime I get her, like, just coffee to start the day, because I get myself something. But if I decide to get myself coffee, if he peeks over and sees that shit, he has a look and it's like, damn, bro, you jealous? Damn, like, you made no action towards, that he's having a conversation with her, but yet you feel some kind of way because she's with me more. Like, that's why it's like action, bro. Action, action, action. Now, if another girl comes there, it seems like he'll overcompensate. I could legit see him overcompensating and be like, yo, he's really trying to be with her. It's like he's legit trying to overcompensate. And even on that night, when we went out, we had like drinks and whatnot. Yeah, I lost him. If it was just him and her, right? That night, just on that night, I believe like at least 75%. I'm just saying 75%. It may be 60, but I'm just gonna say 75%. I'm pretty confident 75%. He will try to take advantage of Roxy that night. That night. But kudos to her for just having just one drink, because for me all I had was a club soda. But kudos to her for having just one drink, and she did not go off the rails like Dave and Steve. But it's like it's crazy.
Select your hero.
That's why I don't look at girls a certain way like that, because it's like a legit turn off. Like seriously. Because I know this, of course, he's going to talk to everybody on the floor. But I've always leaned on the philosophy when it comes to when we're at work, right? We're at work. Now, what we do after work is the difference, because for the most part, I don't know you, you don't know me, this, that, third. Now, the first time is always like what they say when it talks about first impression. I'm like, once we do something the first time and it's good, oh damn it, it's still in there.
Oh no, Mondo Disastro.
Yeah. It's like that first impression that is like, yo, once that first time, we just start hanging out more and more and more. And it's like, all right, cool. But I'm like,
Select your hero.
that dude's funny. That's all. And I knew he was lying, man. I'm like, you know, you don't gotta tell me what you're doing, because I ain't telling you what I'm doing. But it's like I could pick up the signs just by, you know, body language and how you move and how you convey information from one person to the next. Like if you talk to Roxanne for a period of time, you know, I think you may try to throw in a joke or two, try to soften her up, but you know, and look how funny this is. This is why it's like I ain't worrying about it. I ain't thinking about it. I just find it amusing. But there's certain things that she has said to me and we talked about that I ain't gonna disclose. She's telling me this because she trusts me. She trusts me with the information. Now, she tried to tell Steve or D or anybody else, it's like you're really treading thin waters on like thick waters there, because all they got to do is tell another person, and then it's all over for you. Now that information is so far out of your reach that you cannot grab it again. So.
Select your hero.
That's all it is.
Mondo Notion, dude.
So that's the only thing that I find amusing out of all of this. It's like, well, shit. You know. And since how they keep rotating people from time to time, it's like, you know, it's gonna be very interesting because this month's about to be done. I believe because people said this is yeah, this is a leap year because again, February has 29 days instead of 28. The month is about to be over next week Friday, because next week Friday is the 1st of March. So yeah, I'm not putting no stock into this week, because this week we only have 4 days, right? Today's already Wednesday, and then of course you have tomorrow make Thursday, and then of course Friday's right there. So you gotta see how March turns out. Well, actually turns out, because if they bring somebody in, as I say, if they bring somebody in, I don't know, because what that young guy Shy did yesterday, which was just stupid, and it's like they caught him so bad, and it's like you couldn't do it on your break, you couldn't do it on your lunch. You gotta go to the bathroom to take care of things, and it's like, yo, you do realize somebody's gonna find out, because maintenance is gonna go in the bathroom because they gotta clean the place and all this stuff. They're gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find out. And this man goes in the bathroom and starts smoking weed. Like, of all the things to do that, you're gonna do that in there. You're gonna smoke weed. That's just crazy. Yo, thank you for the sub, Dak. Oh wow, your name is Dak 1580 67. Yo, made me think about the Dallas Cowboys when you talk about Dak. It was like Dak attack. Go get him, Dak. oh, oh shit. Yo, thank you for the sub, Dak. But that what he did was flat stupid. It's like, bro, you really gonna smoke weed at this time? It's like that doesn't make no damn sense, man. Honestly. That made no sense, man. So it's like, I don't know if yesterday was his last day, but I mean, I don't think so, to be honest with you, because he was going through some form of training. Yeah, he was going through he was going through a form of training. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. That was funny though. Yeah, I find that funny too. Ah. That's crazy.
Special delivery. Special delivery. Not so fast, boys. Party, dude.
Oh damn. That was funny. But see, it's like I don't believe like she hasn't even done it though. Like what she showed me last night, she didn't show that to him because it would be awkward. That's why I keep saying to you, it's like when it comes to people at times, not even just at times, but most times, it's like I don't be buying what they be saying, man. They be bullshitting. It's like so you try to tell me that all through the time since she's been there, right? You gonna tell me all through the time since she's been there, um, and he's like I said, he's been there for this year will make 5, but he's been there for like 4 full years, right? And he's tried to make contact with some of the people there, but for the most part, it's like he knows more than enough to be like he don't fuck with he doesn't even mess with most of the co-workers there. Most of them, he's like, nah, I don't even mess with most of them. And I agree as far as to why. They mad nosy. They talk, they gossip, all kind of stuff. There's like a lot of ladies in there, so it's like they're gonna talk a whole bunch of shit. You know, they're gonna talk a lot of shit. But even with that, it's like you gotta pick out which ones that be by themselves. Like they don't mess with them, probably for the same reason as to why you say you don't mess with them. And it's like he was trying to get with one of the workers' sisters and all this other stuff, and it's like it panned out. You try to talk to this person, it's like nah. So it's like for the most part, you don't mess with them. Cool. But it's like even with the people that you're working with, that is on your staff, and it's like obviously for the most part, it's mostly guys. You had 2 girls there. Well, no, it was 3. One left. The other one resigned. So now it's just 1 girl there. And of course, once everybody clocks out, you got this one crazy bastard in Steven. It's like he waits for you, and it's like it's kind of odd that you know. He be waiting for him when there was a time where he just flat goes home and stuff. Now he just waits for him only because they both take the train together. They take the same train. Just that once they get off one stop, they go and take a completely different train. Okay, fine. I mean, if you want to wait for your train, buddy, fine, so be it. But me, however, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be waiting for her. Now I could have left long time ago because I be leaving early. Like I clocked out early, so it's like everybody else be working, and I'm one of the few that leaves early. So I could just bounce and go straight home. But I'll be like, nah. And they got used to the notion that oh, he done. He just sticking around. It's like, well, yeah, I'm sticking around because I'm waiting for somebody. And I'll be waiting for her. And they're like, oh, that's who he waits on. I've been doing this for a freaking year. You know, I mean, shit, I've been doing this for a year. You make it seem like I just started doing this the other day. You know? It was like, you know, some of them, to be honest with you, when they see me wait for her and then we just end up leaving together, we do things together, and God forbid, like I said, I don't mention anything to them as far as what we do on the weekend. We just do things. But God forbid I say to any one of them, like, yo, on the weekends, you know, we fool around and all this other stuff. I'm like, I ain't telling you anything. Because I already know what's going to happen Monday. That's why every time on Monday, for the most part, they be asking as far as, oh, how was your weekend, this, that, and the third. Of course, you can ask me as far as how my weekend went, but don't go into detail as far as what did you do. Because now it's like, oh, so you that interested? Because I already know as far as your weekend and then it pan out the way it's supposed to be for you. But you know, like shit. But I just find it hilarious, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, I really do find it hilarious. Like all of this so far, based off of the experience that I've been there. I just find that hilarious. I really do. Like, just from the aspect that it's like, yo, I've been here for a period, right? It's been like a good hot minute since I've been there now, and let me see, I gotten at the very least 3 girls' numbers. 3 since I've been there. I've gotten 3 girls' numbers. 3. Now I already know that D has numbers of people because it goes with the territory. He's gonna get people's numbers. But as far as with them have anything to do with him, that's a different story. This is why it's like, you know, they kind of see how he is and rolls and all this other stuff. It's like, okay, well, yeah. It is what it is, you know. But nah, they ain't messing with you like that, bro. They ain't messing with you like that.
Select your hero.
That dude is still in it. Like I said, I think this session's probably done. I don't know why his thing is still there. Like, see? I don't know why. See, people come in there and they're like, what the hell? Dude probably fell asleep.
What a mess.
So he's been there for a period. But I'll believe it when I see it because he told me that this year may be his last year there because he found a better spot. And even before I met him, we talked for a bit. I said, yo, this is just me being straight up. If you find better, always go for it. If you find better than where you're at, go for it. And Ronaldo, this stupid fool talking about, oh, he ain't gonna leave this and all that stuff. I'm like, excuse what? If he finds better benefits, better pay, higher position, I'm gone. I'm going, fool. Why am I staying here? Like, nah. And then how funny is it? A year or something later, like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. But he did go on an interview and all this other stuff. So I believe for the most part everything went well for him. So when this year keeps going, and by the end of the year, next thing you know, I hear that, oh, D's not there anymore. I'll be like, he just made my point clear as day. And it's like, yo, he ain't there no more. They'll find somebody else and all this other stuff. But it's like, hmm. Uh, 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 uh.
We must stop them.
I just find that amusing, man. When she sent me that text, and I'm looking at the text, I was like, you know, I looked and I was like, you know, because it kind of threw me for a loop. That's all. And it threw me for a loop. But then at the same time, I was like, I was smiling. I was smiling. She was like, you know, she was like, what's up? And then I was like, it all makes sense. Because for a month and change, he tried to get with you. And anytime I'm with you, he had a certain look. I give you coffee, he has this look. I wait for you. Like, it would do him so much justice that even at the times when it's like, yo, I'm not gonna wait for Roxanne, I got things to do. She'll hit me up anyway once I get home. You know? But then it's like, yo, this, like, once, like, I already know Roxanne. I already know how she is. Like, Rox, she will, once she's done, she's going home. She ain't gonna be lagging around like that. The only time, if you know, the only time she's been lagging around and all this stuff is because she's been with me for so long. And even when the other girl was there, that was during the summertime. Think about it. It was during the summertime in which she decided to be out for a little bit. And that was because of me and her. And now it's just me and her. And we started hanging out a lot more. We started doing a whole bunch of shit. We started doing a whole bunch of things. You know, at the end of the day, it always goes back to the relationship of how you deal with people and how you treat people, which makes it that much easier to go to work. Because there's no way that you could go into a toxic environment and be successful. Especially, you could pay somebody, yeah, but the people you work with determines how long you stay there or how short you stay there. It's the bottom line to it. Oh, this person resigns or this person is not there anymore. Unless the person retires. That has nothing to do with, you know, the people there. That's just you retiring because you've done you've done your time. That's it. But as far as everything else, oh yeah, it comes down to that. Yeah. I try to do most shit there anyway. I just go there and do what I gotta do. If you gotta come around me and all this other stuff, fine, so be it. But as far as what we do outside of the work, that's when, you know, that's when things starts picking up a bit. That's when you could say, oh, You know that fire has been lit. That's what it's like. Oh, okay, you could actually do things. You know, you cool. This, that, and the third, and then over time it starts to build into something. That's all. But in the meantime, the man has struck out more times than some of these sluggers in MLB. He struck out more times than them. And it's like you try to get with this person and all that stuff. It's like, okay, you see this person who's leaving for the day. You could talk to them for a bit, establish a little something. Of course, he's not too, and I agree with it. It's like most of them, I don't fuck with them. Like, I don't talk to them and all that stuff. Hell no, I ain't talking to them for what? That don't make no sense. I ain't talking to them.
Select your hero.
I don't know why it's like that. Oh, this is zero.
The true leader of the foot.
I'm wondering why it went to new. I think it's because of the new characters. That's the only reason why I went to new. I just noticed that. Normally it will just say continue, but only it went right to this because of the new characters.
Jaw-breaking news.
That shit's hilarious to me, man.
No where my power. Me.
See? I wonder why it shows it like that, though. Let me see. Because, see, it has continued there, and it's only because of the fact that I chose, Karai. Start a new game, keep power levels, reset power levels. What?
Select your hero.
So, yeah. Yeah, it is because of the new characters. That's the only reason. Because it's like, huh?
Select your hero.
See? 0. Everyone else is a 10 except for Usagi.
Honor in battle.
That's news to me. Like, honestly, that's news to me. I didn't even realize they have it like that. But again, it's pointless because I already maxed their stuff out and came to survival. But when it comes to the story, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Dude, yeah, like I said, this wasn't going to be a long one anyway. I just wanted to get this out of the way. I could have done this earlier, but I needed to sleep for a bit. But now I'm able to get this out of the way. As far as with other stuff, I might just do Resident Evil again. Play some Resident Evil. Just now I could do Resident Evil, but I need to mess with Persona. Get that with my Persona. So I'll be able to tweak with that. So I'll catch y'all a bit.